Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In this video we are going to talk about HTML list. So what are HTML list? HTML lists are used to represent data in list format. Suppose you have a requirement to represent your data in the form of list on web page, so you can use list for that purpose. There are three different type of list. First one is unordered list, second is ordered list, third is description list. So we will cover all these lists one by one. So in this video we are going to cover unordered list. An unordered list starts with UL tag. So UL stands for unordered list. Each list item starts with the li tag. So li stands for list, so every item in the list will be represented in the li tag. We can nest unordered list. I will show you in the demo how we can nest the unordered list. Let's first understand the syntax of unordered list. So this is the syntax of unordered list. Suppose I have a requirement to represent the subjects in the form of a list. So UL stands for unordered list and li stands for the list item. So the data which you want to show on the web page should be enclosed in the li tag. So li tag is opening here and getting closed here. So in this way you can provide your inputs, and let's see the output for this code. So output will be generated in this format. You will get this data which you have provided on the web page, which will be marked with this round diagram, like small circles will be used to represent them. Let's see in our demo. So this is our unordered list.html file. So as we have seen in the theory, for unordered list we need to provide UL tag. So this is our UL tag, and in UL tag to represent the list items we need to provide li tag. So let's see, we want to print the subjects, so we will provide the data maths. Second list item, let's say science. Third list item, let's say English. So let's save this code and open in browser. See, the data which we have provided is represented on the web page. So this is the default indication to represent the unordered list. We can also modify this one with use of attributes. So let me do some modification in the code. Let me add one heading, h2 tag, list of subjects. Refresh this. Yeah. So now what I want to do, I don't want to represent the list in the form of these marked items. I will be using another what we can say, like another symbol for this. So that can be done by using the style attribute. See, style attribute, and you need to provide a key in the form of key value here. So I will provide list style type. This is the property which we need to use, and here you can provide, let's say if I provide circle, let's save this, refresh. See, now it is marked with the circle, but they are not filled one, they are like empty. So this is the use of list style type. You can also use another symbols. Suppose if there are basically four types: circle, square, and disk type, and default we already seen. So let's see how the square one is represented. So this is how the square shape is represented with the list. Another one we can use is disk. Yeah, so this is the default one which we get, and if we say none, in that case what we get, we do not get any marked item for our list data items. So this is the unmarked, like we don't get anything here. So let's say we want to represent in the form of disk only. Refresh. Yeah, so this is how you can provide the unordered list. Also you can make the list nested. Suppose if this is the list of subjects. Here I have math, science and English. In maths I want to provide two more subjects like maths 1 and maths 2. So how I can perform this? So in li tag I need to provide li. I need to provide unordered list again, and in an unordered list I can provide the list items. So let's say maths 1 and maths 2. Let's save this, refresh the browser. So see, so we are able to get the data here. So this is the main list item, and under this we have another unordered list. You can also provide style here. Let's say style, list style type. Let's say I want to represent in the form of circle, so it already in circle. Let's say square. Save this, refresh the browser. So see, in this way you can provide the nested unordered list also. What we can do with this, in the list items we can also have another elements, like we can also provide anchor tag in the list item. So let's check that also. So I will remove this code. So let's say I want to print an ordered list, and here we need to provide the list data items li, and here instead of providing data I want to use the anchor tag. So href, let's say currently we don't want to navigate to another page, we will just provide the data here, maths. Similarly another one, l1 anchor tag, science. Let's save this, refresh the browser. So see, here we can get the list items in the form of link. So if I click on this, nothing will happen as we haven't provided any target URL or any another HTML page. So that's it for the unordered list. In the next video we will cover ordered list. Thank you.